295th consecutive time Arkansas has sold out a home game. There will be 19,000 Razorback Rowdies on hand for our SEC Game of the Week between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Back out. Cleveland. Perfect from behind the arc, and Arkansas will.
Pressure, Dave, to speed up this ball game.
Tang Hamilton knocks down the three. Comes free. Johnson misses the jam. Alley-oop. Goes down. Todd Miles.
They like it.
Walker hangs in the air, gets his own rebound. Misses. Arkansas with their fourth look at it. Now their fifth. They finally get it to go down, and here's a team that's last in the league in rebound margin. Another offensive glass for Joe Johnson. He hangs in the air, got it. Big Joe.
Excellent.
Walker gets bumped. Jackson the rebound. His long pass knocked away by Gomez. Back to Gomez. His left-handed layup is good, and here's a guy that is
during different possessions and make Arkansas play on the half court.
Brandon Dean checks in, misses the shot. Walker the offensive glass. That is 6 offensive rebounds now for to be, and no one's been a little disappointed with his play.
Healthy player. He's a high wire Walker.
Baker knocks it down, the freshman.
The Bulldogs can eliminate any second and third shots and stop Arkansas. They certainly can make it a half-court game.
Patterson. Good ball movement. Antonio Jackson. Perfect from three-point land. That closes it to a one-point game.
Beat the press, took their time on the half court, swung the ball.
Dean turns around and nails it. Has it stripped. Dean, finger roll, no good. Brandon Dean on healthy ankles, jams at it, and it's showtime. Zimmerman answers.
Antonio Jackson
just loves the game. Goller knocks it down from 3.
On the half inch, can clean up a lot of things.
Mississippi State now on a 13-2 run over the last.
It's been a while since Arkansas has got a second or a third.
First field goal in over 5 minutes for the Razorbacks, and Walker might have got fouled on the shot as well.
He certainly thinks he does. Mississippi State has dallied around now, Dave, and they let Arkansas set this full court pressure.
Tang Hamilton right to the basket. Gave it to Jackson, who traveled with it. Hamilton might have been better served to take it. Joe Johnson pump fakes. Catches the front of the rim, but Brandon Dean, the offensive glass. Walker resets it. Edens, the 3. Walker, another look. Nice pass underneath to Joe Johnson.
Too many seconds.
Edens pump fakes, takes it inside. Good look to Gomez, who lays it in.
There's the exact play we talked about, or their teammates never find them.
Arkansas on a 7-0 run over the last 4 minutes. We'll try to add to that total here. Back to Johnson for the jam. Yes, sir. Run.
It's the deflections that lead to easy opportunities. Extra turns at the basket, as Nolan Richardson calls them. That freshman is going to be special. He's going to put people in this arena every night and bring them to their feet with his athletic skills. For the Bulldogs, Boswell that time very forcefully gets that rebound.
Inside, outside, you name it, Joe Johnson's got it.
What Mississippi State has to do now is be very careful, be selective.
Brandon Dean showing you some of the 40. Johnson, another 3, couldn't get it to go. Loose basketball. Baker up and in. Been impressive for Arkansas. That shot off the top of the backboard. Jackson the rebound. You call it that. Puts it back in. Running down.
Well, he was right where he wanted to be. They almost pulled that one out.
Perfect look underneath. Joe Johnson finds Alonzo Lane.
You lose the basket at your end because you didn't manage the shot clock at this end. Quickly, Arkansas scores on you because you lose players. You lose track of people.
Another good look. This time the Pemberman find Miles. Jackson fouled and count the bucket. He took it to the. Take a look at some first half highlights and much more with our halftime activities. The Bulldogs.
Stansbury talks about.
Gomez, the long three. He got it. There's some news for you. Cleveland. Walker's three. Off the front of the iron. Gomez. His putback is up. Gomez gives it up. E.J. Cleveland works his way around Todd Miles. Score the bucket. 3-point Razorback lead. Turnover by Mississippi State.
Across your back line.
Jackson bounce pass. T.J. Cleveland sneaks down low and steals it. Davis. Reverse layup. Oh, that was nice. To catch a couple of those this season. Chris Spielman is a star in the making. Stolen away by Chris Walker, who's a current star in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Markel Patterson dribbled it off his foot. Unfortunate, led to an easy Arkansas basket.
Goler knocks down the three. That's how you answer.
Good trade, good trade.
Except you, which is why you're next to me. Right? How about Arkansas answering the crease? In particular with Dean, Cleveland, Johnson. And there's Johnson with the three. Knock it down, Joe Johnson. He's got 15.
Good foul shooting team.
I would not want to handle the basketball against this Arkansas defense, but there's a guy from Brooklyn, New York.
There's the big guy. There it is.
Got great position, shielded himself well, and got the bucket.
Rick Stansbury called that from the sidelines after when they were getting ready to enter that ball. Good call by the coach.
Brandon Dean nails the three. Brandon now with 7, and he's not. Guys, you got your running shoes on? They knew this was going to be a long one. Tang Hamilton gets on the scoreboard here in the second half off the inbounds pass.
That's a play that might turn him loose for Mississippi State. They certainly need his offensive output.
Joe Johnson now with 17.
It has been a labor for the Bulldogs against this pressure. Continues to be.
Joe Johnson. One off his career high.
Right now, possibly in Rick Stansbury's mind.
Joe Johnson got it, a new career high for the freshman Joe Johnson out of Little Rock, Arkansas. That's a good way to put it. Miles, not enough on the pass. Here comes Davis to Dean. Up and in, Brandon to Brandon.
Boy, Davis handled that shooting team in their last few possessions.
Johnson turnaround, no good, follows it up. Joe Johnson, remember the name. You will hear it a lot in the future.
5 minutes ago, we talked about
Johnson, the alley-oop from T.J. Cleveland, and the house is rocking now in Fayetteville as it's an 8-point lead, 90 seconds to play.
We talked about Johnson's ability.
Edens with it again, and that should do it. 10 seconds in the game. Walker will hold up. Says, what the heck, I'll add to my total.
Nothing but time and jump shots left.
15 for Walker. Count the bucket. But Arkansas wins it by 10, 83-73. They trailed by a pair at halftime, but came out strong at the beginning of the second half to win the basketball game. And Nolan Richardson's team played perhaps their best defensive game of the season. They come away